Did you know your hobnobs try to share a cup of tea? They drink half of it, and you need one of them.
We haven't got any Did we not bring any hobnobs in for Cheryl?
It's terrible.
Do you know what it is?
Doesn't stretch the hobnobs.
Unbelievable.
Do you know what it was? Little Mix got fig rolls.
Hey, see what I mean? That's favourite.
I know.
That's shocking.
I know.
Is
They got a fig roll.
terrible.
If it had been up to me, it would have been bourbons. Bring a
They're
bourbon
the
in.
best.
Absolutely.
Do you think?
Chocolate bourbons, were.
Oh, got to be a Jaffa cake.
No, because a bourbon lasts a long time because you can eat it carefully.
You eat the top half, and then you eat the creamy
Scrape the
bit.
chocolate
Do what?
off, yeah.
Scrape
what?
it off, and then you eat the next bit. It's like 3 biscuits in one.
After you've dipped it.
No. Oh, you dip it and you just eat it soggy.
We're just having a discussion with Cheryl Cole about biscuits, about tea. It's Real Radio Breakfast with Gary and Lisa. Good morning, Cheryl. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
I tell you what, you're looking fantastic this morning, can I just say?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, which leads on to my first question. When was the last time you were chatted up?
And not for a long time.
Don't even think about it.
Can I not even try?
Don't even think about it.
All right, then, okay.
How are you? Everything all right?
I'm good, yeah, really good, thank you.
Excited about what's going on at the minute?
I'm excited to be home.
Stayed with your sister last night.
Yeah.
Good catch up.
Yeah, we had a Chinese takeaway and just sat on the floor and had a good catch up. She's got crazy kids, so it was manic.
Did you order it online or did you phone up and order it?
Phoned up.
So you phoned up and said, oh, Cheryl.
Oh, I know them.
Oh, you
I
know them
for years, yeah.
Did you get discount?
Nah, terrible that, isn't it?
Did you get free prawn crackers though?
Yes. 2 bags.
2 bags?
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have you back in the northeast.
Thank you.
How often does that happen?
Not as often as it should. Or it's normally like special rare occasions, Christmas, or someone's big birthday.
Do you get out? I mean, you obviously said to Gary said, when was the last time you were chatted up? What about when the last time you got out in Newcastle was?
Not
Can't remember.
About 3, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was an after party when the girls had been on tour, and we went to Tup Tup.
Did you have the VIP bit at the back as well?
Aye.
Do you know? I think I'm on the wrong arse, are you?
Well, you know.
I need to be an international singer.
I love how you're putting yourself like on the same level.
I tried to get into the bit and they put the rope across for me.
What, to stop you getting in?
And the thing is, I'm that unfit I couldn't either straddle it or limbo it.
Well, we've not even talked about you've got a new single, Call My Name. That's out on the 10th of June, written and produced by Calvin Harris. Very tall man, isn't he?
Yes, very tall and thin.
What's it like when, you've got a new album, you've got a new single to promote? Is it a nerve-wracking time, or is it just something that's quite exciting?
It's everything. It's nerve-wracking, it's exciting. You're anxious because you've anticipated it coming for so long, and you're frustrated because people... Like, I've had the Calvin record for months and been dying for people to hear it, so the relief when it's actually played for the first time is unbelievable. And then once that's played, it's like, okay... So when's the video coming? I'm like,
right.
I need to play the video. I've had that now for weeks.
And you get to work with some amazing names.
Amazing.
And the thing is, you're top mates with Will.i.am as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
And does he keep you right?
Yeah, he keeps us right.
I reckon Cheryl will keep him right.
It's a bit of both, yeah.
I think you work well together, to be fair.
Yeah, we do.
I'm glad you haven't cut the wedge in your hair like this.
Not yet.
I'll tell you what, we'll talk more about Will.i.am and The Voice. We're dead interested to hear your opinion
Yes.
on The Voice and obviously the work that Will's doing there. So we'll come back in just a second. Cheryl Cole with us on Real Radio Breakfast. We were mentioning just a few minutes ago Will.i.am and the work that you've done with him and the fact that you are good mates and you spend a lot of time. Is it true that you've been cooking for him while he's been in the UK?
I've been asked this a lot, right? And I was going to, part of us wants to just tell a barefaced lie and say yes, just so I sound like a good friend.
Yeah.
But I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
It's one of those rumours, isn't it?
He texted us last night saying, I hear you've been cooking me yummy. So I'm like, maybe I should.
That's another thing, because Will.i.am on The Voice, some of the words that he says I just don't understand. Does it, when he's in common parlance with you, does he like is a whistle and stuff like that? Does he talk like that with you?
There's loads of words that we say that he doesn't understand either. It's all good. Don't worry.
It's dope.
It's dope.
What do you think of The Voice?
I really like it, actually. I watched a bit of it in America, so I got the concept, but I don't think everybody here quite knew what they were in for.
No.
It's been quite a shock.
Any chance of you turning up as a performer or maybe some kind of mentor alongside Will in The Voice?
Who knows?
Ooh.
Like it.
That means yes.
Like
I
it.
can tell by your face.
Mystery all the way.
Mischievous.
You're in the papers, or you were yesterday, stuff that you've said about Simon Cowell and the fact that you are frenemies.
Does he do your head in?
Yeah.
No, let's cut to the chase.
But he did me head in when I worked with him.
That's what I mean.
He's always done me head in. It's
is
not
he one of
news.
these people that sort of just gets into your head and you
Yes.
just think, oh, I don't mind having you for 5 minutes, but
That's
nick off.
enough, yeah.
But the fact is, you could tell that you had that relationship with him.
Yeah.
And so you kind of palmed him off half the time, didn't you?
A proper northern lass.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to take any chunder from you, pal.
Exactly.
Just there you go. Just look at the palm of my hand there. Because he's had his book and everything serialised in the papers. And there's a lot of things in that, like, shocked a lot of people. Were you shocked when you read a lot of the revelations about him?
I haven't read any of the book things.
Right.
I mean, I've heard some of the stuff that he said, apparently about me. But Simon's always called me a toy to me face. To read that is a different thing because it feels shocking, I suppose. But the things I was hearing, I wasn't surprised by. Apart from the stuff, apparently he said that he wanted to have a relationship with us, which I doubt. I never ever got those vibes from him, never.
No.
And I did used to go up to his dressing room in my tracksuit and my slippers. That's seductive. No, but you know what I mean? He's crazy. So he's always called as a toy. That's not news. Kind of his way of a term of endearment, if you like.
Yeah.
In his own weird way.
And any thought about you bringing the book out yourself? Because there was bits in the paper saying that you think about bringing your memoirs out.
Yeah, there was a bit saying that I was going to write a book about Simon and be lucky if you got a footnote.
Yeah.
But I've been offered to do a book for the past 3, maybe 4 years now, to do an autobiography, and I've never really considered it before because I just never wanted to.
Well, it's an amazing story what you've got. You've come from Newcastle, you went through a talent competition, you ended up being a judge on a talent competition, and then you're this international superstar now with friends all around the world. I think it's a story worth reading.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I have considered it. There you go. Boom, I've sold a book.
Oh, my spelling's terrible. I couldn't write it for you.
No, but you can buy it, can't you?
I can buy it.
Who says
Well,
I'd want
a free one. I'd want a free one.
Oh, would you?
I'll send you one, guys.
Thank you very much,
VIP
Jay,
treatment
sir.
you're after.
Well, I want to get in the Tuk Palace at the back room. I don't want to straddle that rope anymore. Can you sort that, Cheryl?
I'll have a
The
word.
new Jim will fix it.
I'll have a word.
Right, we're going to we've got loads to fit in here. We're going to try and talk to you more about, obviously, your new music. And also, I want to have a quick chat about Girls Aloud.
Okay.
Very, very honoured this morning to have Cheryl Cole with us. And you're still looking beautiful, radiant, tremendous, whatever.
Still sat next to you, which is a surprise, to be honest.
I know
You
most
put
of
a
the
lovely
guests
shirt
nick off.
on today for you,
You
though,
did?
Cheryl.
That's, I got this from Primani.
Lovely.
Yeah, this is from Matt Allen. Yeah. You know, the designer shops
Another one.
down in Gateshead High Street. Great. Oh, looking smart for you.
I'm surprised you didn't bring any sausage rolls. That's what you said, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to bring some Gregsy's in for Cheryl.
I would have appreciated that.
Well, I
actually.
was thinking about doing it, but the upper echelon said, "Oh, Cheryl eats caviar and lobster thermidor." Now I said, "You know what? She doesn't. She likes it. She likes a sausage roll." And
Absolutely.
and the news to me when they were going to put 20% on hot food at Gregsy's.
What
with
a
this
liberty.
The pasty tax. It did my head in. I thought Cheryl will not like that.
I'm not having that. That's
No.
terrible. That like.
We should have a northeast march
Aye.
and stop it.
Oh, they did that yesterday, didn't they?
Well, we can do one up here, can't we? Grey's
And we're
Monument.
in a recession.
Yeah, in a recession. We could stand next to the man who bangs the bongos at the monument. Have you seen him? He's good. Oh, the Peruvian band
Yes.
on Northumberland Street.
So back to the music. Girls Aloud. Now, obviously, it's like your 10-year anniversary this year, isn't
Yes,
it?
we're 10-year-old.
How? I mean, that
That's
kind of a
nuts.
wow.
It doesn't feel real. Part of some of it feels like yesterday, and some of it when you think what we've achieved in those 10 years, it feels like, wow, God, that was so long ago.
And so many hits. I mean, we do the Feel Good flashback between 9 and 10, and it feels like no matter what year we go to, there's a big Girls Aloud single. There's a
Yeah.
big hit there, you know.
Yeah, we didn't stop, did we?
No.
For the 7 years up to when we took a break, really.
And this is what caused the stresses and strains that you did so much in that 7 years.
There wasn't any stresses and
But I mean,
stuff.
like, sort of on working together, you sort of think, oh, we need to take a break.
What I thought was important as well was that we'd grown up together. Like Nicola and Nadine were only 16 when they got in the group, and we'd grown up and we'd done everything so intensely together. I mean, it's not like you go to work together then you go home. You kind of live together, you know.
Yeah.
You're growing up, and you're growing up, but you're turning from a teenage girl into a woman. It was important that as adults and women, we went and just discovered ourselves. Like we were all each other. We were like one personality
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
the break, you know.
And now's time's right to sort of come back together again and
Well, yeah, it's
Get up
been,
and do it.
I mean, we can't believe it's been 3 years because we haven't been apart. We still go for dinner. We still see each other socially all the time. So it's not like we haven't seen each other and all of a sudden we're going to... To us, it's like 2 minutes since we took...
Yeah. Is it going to be a tour? Is it going to be an album? Or
Who knows?
who knows?
full of mystery this morning?
Right, tour then.
Are you? I'll go album. You go tour.
I'll go tour. There we go.
Oh, brilliant. Well, all the very best. Obviously,
Thank
you've got the
you.
single, which is Call My Name, 10th of June, and also you've got the album A Million Lights, 18th of June. Watch out for it in the shops, and I'm sure the whole of the North East, along with Real Radio, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Cheryl Cole.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Get it.